Schadenfreude, which is pleasure derived from another person's misfortune.
Good evening, everybody. We're reading Robert Greene's The Daily Laws. Today is November the 7th, and today's title is, now, I don't speak German, so I'm going to pronounce these as best I can. Practice Mitfreude. The serpent that stings us means to hurt us and rejoices as it does so. The lowest animal can imagine the pain of others, but to imagine the joy of others and to rejoice at it is the highest privilege of the highest animal. Friedrich Nietzsche. Schadenfreude, the experience of pleasure in the pain of other people, is distinctly related to envy. As several studies have demonstrated, when we envy someone, we are prone to feel excitement, even joy if they experience a setback or suffer in some way. But it would be wise to practice instead the opposite, what philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche called Mitfreude, joying with. This means that instead of merely congratulating people on their good fortune, something easy to do and easily forgotten, you must instead actively try to feel their joy as a form of empathy. This can be somewhat unnatural, as our first tendency is to feel a pang of envy, but we can train ourselves to imagine how it must feel to others to experience their happiness or satisfaction. This not only cleans our brain of ugly envy, but also creates an unusual form of rapport. If we are the targets of Mitfreude, we feel the other person's genuine excitement at our good fortune instead of just hearing words, and it induces us to feel the same for them. Because it is such a rare occurrence, it contains great power to bond people. Daily law. Internalize other people's joy. In doing so, we increase our own capacity to feel this emotion in relation to our own experiences. The laws of human nature. 10. Beware the fragile ego. The law of envy. So this all has to do with empathy. And I had an example today. So I'm talking with one of my coworkers, and he's a very positive, enlightened person. He's always got good energy. You can feel it coming off of him, and it's sincere. So he wants to fly planes, and we're learning to drive trucks. And he's a good trainer, and I'm learning to drive trucks. And he's a good trainer. So just him, we were watching the planes go over us, and I saw him, how excited he was. And so I was feeling his joy, and that's empathy. So I was empathetic to his excitement, his feeling when he sees it coming over, and I was like, you're going to do that soon, I'm excited for you too. I felt it. We both felt it in our conversation, and you could see the goosebumps on both of us, because when two or more are gathered, same thing as in prayer, when you're manifesting and brainstorming and masterminding, talking about something positive, then you can feel the energy between you. And I was like, wow, you feel that? And he was like, yeah, Mitfreude. That's what that is. All right, y'all have a good night, and join me tomorrow. We'll do it again.